If you are in e-commerce and have not taken advantage of TikTok shops yet, then I can tell you, you are probably missing out. I have seen TikTok shops literally transform e-commerce businesses overnight. And so in today's video, I wanted to go through the process of setting up a TikTok shop, especially if you have a Shopify store and you wanted to take all of your products from there and just import them into TikTok shop. I find that this is a confusing process for some people, even though it doesn't have to be. I'm going to lay out everything step by step, creating all the accounts from scratch so that you can see how the entire process works. Now, in case you are new to this process, basically you need 4 things to set up your TikTok shop from Shopify. First, you need to set up a TikTok seller account. Second, you need to have a Shopify store. Third, you need to have a TikTok account. And then fourth, you need to have a TikTok Business Center and ad account if you want to run ads. So that fourth step we're going to be going over is optional if you're not planning on running ads, but I would recommend setting it up so that it is in place whether you plan on doing that or not, just so it's there and ready to go when you decide to run ads. Now, the best part about setting this up this way is that by the time we are done, all these platforms will be communicating with each other. And if you make edits to your Shopify store or any of the products inside of there, or if you sell one of the products, then it's all talking to your Shopify store. Everything's getting changed all the way through. So you don't have to make multiple changes to your products. You can only change it in Shopify and then it will change in your TikTok shop as well. And I'm sure if you are on this video already, you have an idea of what TikTok shops is, but in case you don't, this is what it looks like. So this is somebody who posted a video right here, and you can see in the bottom of this, there is this little orange shopping cart. And if I click on there, this is a TikTok shop product. You can see inside of here, I can go down and I can actually purchase this product in TikTok without having to leave the platform. TikTok loves this because it means you can make money, they can make money, and the user doesn't leave the platform to go to your store. So they're really promoting this. They're actually giving people coupons to go through and buy things at no cost to you, which is awesome. And then on top of that, if you come over here, you can see you can look at this brand's actual store, and you can see there's this little shop button here in the middle where people can go and shop all of their products. And then not only can the brand tag their products inside of their TikTok videos, they can also run ads for those. And then also their fans can create videos and post the little shopping icon in there. And it just is an awesome opportunity for anybody to buy your product in TikTok. So let's kick it off with step number 1. So the first thing you're going to need to do is set up a TikTok Seller Center account. I will leave the link to this down below so you can get to it. Basically, you need to go through and sign up for this with an email, your TikTok account or business. I'm just going to use an email here. And when you are setting this up, I would recommend using the same email for all the different platforms. It will make connecting everything easier down the road. So once you put in your email, it asks for this little confirmation thing here. Okay, it is then going to kind of detect where you are. So it's saying I am in the United States. Now, keep in mind, you can't do this worldwide. There are certain countries where you can actually set up a TikTok shop. So keep that in mind. Be sure to check if your country can do this. We're going to hit start selling here. And then it's going to ask if we want to set up as an individual, sole proprietor, corporation, or partnership. It will ask for documentation. So you will want to choose one of these. If you have an LLC or a business set up, then you can choose one of these, or you can do an individual here. For me, I'm going to go with the sole proprietor here because I do have a business set up. And before you go through this process, it is helpful to click on the buttons and see exactly what documentation you are going to need before you go to the next step. So you can click here and it will tell you the next things that you are going to need as you finish this process. So I'm going to click on this. We're going to hit next, and then it's going to take us to this part. So I'm going to go through and fill all this out. This is all like personal information, and we'll kind of come back once this is all done. Okay. And once you've gone through and added all of your information, it will ask for your shop name. You will want to put your business name here, but don't worry, you can change this later if you wanted to. So you can change it later. So I'm just do Zoco demo here, and then you can add a logo if you wanted to. So there we have our logo, and then we can choose a primary product. Now, if you don't know what you're selling yet, don't worry. This won't affect your future business and will only be used for registration purposes. Later, you will want to map your product to exactly what you are selling, but right now this doesn't really matter. So you can just add whatever you are wanting to. For us, we're just going to do household appliances. Then here you can add your phone number and then send the secure code to sign up. Then once you have that all filled out, hit submit here. Okay. And then now we are in our TikTok Shop Seller Center. You can see it will take about 48 hours to review your account setup. So they'll go through and review the documentation. If for whatever reason it's disapproved, they'll tell you why, and then they'll kind of give you a way to give them more documentation if you need to. But while we're waiting for this, we can go and set up the rest of our TikTok Shop Seller account. So here we can go through and add our tax information. So if we click here, it will give you the option to basically go through and upload a W-9 into TikTok Seller Center. So I'm going to go through and do that real quick. Okay. And you can see while I was filling out that tax information, they literally came back and said, we weren't able to register your business. Please check your email to see next steps. So you can see here, they gave me this saying, hey, we weren't able to identify your business information. Please provide one of these documents to go through. So I'll go and provide those documents to them. This happens pretty often. If you don't provide any documents, usually they will do this. So I thought I could get away with it this time, but I'm going to go and upload these, and then usually it will get the site approved. But we're going to continue on here and just go through these other steps first. So now we want to set up our shipping and return options. So you can click this down. It will have your information here. It's blurred out right now, but we're going to hit yes, use that information for the shipping. And then you can use either TikTok shipping options or join a co-funded free shopping plan. I'm going to go with this and just hit confirm. And then we're going to have that checked off. Now, real quick, before you do move on to the next step, I would encourage, if you don't already have a TikTok ads account, I would encourage you to check out the link down below and create your TikTok ads account before you sync your products. The reason why I'm saying that is because TikTok TikTok is always running new promotions to get people to run TikTok ads. And right now you can get up to $500 in ad credit if you spend $500. But if you go through and sync your products inside of Shopify and you don't already have a TikTok ads account created, it will create one for you and you will miss out on some of those credits. So if you are okay with that, you can continue through the Shopify sync and it will automatically create a TikTok ads account for you. If not, I would encourage you to stop right now and check out the link down below and then claim that offer before you move on to the next step. And basically, in order to claim that offer, you just hit claim offer and it will walk you through the steps of creating a TikTok ads account. Then we can actually start adding our products. Now, when we click here and add products, TikTok has actually made this a lot easier than it was even just like a year ago. You can see you have 4 different options. You can either upload the product manually. So you could technically do this without a Shopify store if you wanted to. You could just upload the products manually and do it that way. I wouldn't recommend that though, because then you're going to be constantly coming in here and changing products, changing inventory and different things like that. Now you can actually sync your store. Well, you could sync your store before, but there's an even easier way to do it, which is nice. So you can hit go here and you can see now Shopify has a specific TikTok for Shopify app that allows you to sync TikTok and Shopify with your products. Before you had to use some of these other products and it wasn't as smooth of a process. So now before you click on to install this app, you will want to make sure that you have a Shopify store all set up. If you don't already have a Shopify store set up, I'd encourage you to check out the link down below where you can get 3 months for $1 with Shopify. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up real quick. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this and start free trial. If you already have a Shopify store set up, then you can check the timestamps down below and kind of skip up to this part where Shopify is actually up and running, but I'm going to go through and set this up real quick. Once you click on that, it will ask you from some settings. I'm just going to skip this. This stuff doesn't really matter for the actual part of your store. Then it will ask you to choose a plan. For most people, you're going to just want to go with the basics. If you're just getting started off, it's going to get you everything that you need. As you start selling more, it makes more sense to go up to these advanced ones, but most of the time, if you're getting started off, you can do the basic and then upgrade as you go. And you can see what's nice is this makes it so it's only $1 for the first 3 months, then it goes to $40. So it's perfect. You can try it out for 3 months and then without any problem. Okay, and the first thing we're going to want to do is add our products. So we come over here to add products, or you can import them as well. And then for us, we are going to have pots here. We're going to be selling pots. So I just went through and added a title, a description, and then added some media. You'll want to do more than one photo here. This is of course just a demo, so I just added a photo there as a placeholder. And then price, we're going to say that this is $30 compared to usually $40, and we're actually going to call this $39 compared to $49. You'll want to be more strategic about your pricing, but like I said, this is just a demo. And then the cost per item, the profit, we can go and add that here, and we will say that we have 50. And then what's nice about this, what we're going to do is the stock that you have in Shopify will show in your TikTok shop store as well. And then here, this is a physical product, and we're going to say that this weighs about 4.3 pounds. And then it has the categories here all filled out. And then we can come down here and hit save. Now you're going to want to go through and repeat that process for as many products as you do have. I'm just going to set this up and we're going to go to the next step now to actually get this into our store. Now there's other things you're going to want to set up for your Shopify store before you actually set this live. I do have a full tutorial on how to set up a Shopify store, link down below in the description. If you wanted to check that out and pause this video, go check that out and then come back here. But we're going to move on to actually now connecting our Shopify store to the TikTok Seller Center. So now that our Shopify store is all ready, we can go over here and hit install, and then this is going to take us to actually log into Shopify. So we're gonna hit install here, and then hit install one more time. You have to hit install a lot to get it through here. Okay, and what we are looking for is this bottom one right here, start selling on TikTok. And you can see increase your sales, show products to more customers, sync your Shopify catalog to TikTok shop for free, which is awesome. Manage products, orders, and fulfillment in Shopify, sell shoppable videos, live shopping, and more. So this is what we want. We want to set this up. They've made this so much easier than it was before. So what we want to do is connect the account here to our TikTok Seller Center account. So it's going to log those in. And this is where having the same email logged into all the accounts is helpful because it just makes this process really quick. I used an email to sign up for my account, so I want to click log in with email. If you did the exact same thing here as I did, I'm gonna go and fill this out and then log into that account. Okay, and you can see that is now all connected. I'm still getting this complete your business profile from the error that I got over here that I still need to go through and fix, but this is just a demo, so I'm just showing you how this works. Now we can actually add our products here. So if you click here, you can set this all up. Okay, so TikTok was preventing me from syncing the products because my business profile wasn't completed, so I submitted those documents. It said it'll be about 48 hours, but hopefully it's like an hour like it was last time. So we'll continue here in a minute once we get this approved. And boom, not even like 2 minutes went by, and now that is completed after I provided more of those documents. After I completed those, then it synced up to my shipping from my Shopify store, and then here the warehouse information, and it also did sync the tax information here. So all three of these should be checked. If not, you can click down and it will have like an option to add a warehouse or things like that. Okay, so now we can actually go over here and click sync products. Now it's going to go through and find all of your products inside of here. Make sure that it has the SKU in there or else it won't be able to find it. And then you can see there is an error error with this product right now. So we can hit edit and sync, see what the error is, what it wants us to do. So it looks like we have all of this here, and then you can click these to like optimize them if you wanted to change out the title there if you wanted to, but it looks like it wants the product category. Okay, so it's looking for the product category. So this is really important. This, you do want to map this up to be as close as possible, because this is what's going to show inside of TikTok Shop. So this is in the kitchenware, and then what you could do is you could just like search for your specific product. So we're going to do pan here and see what comes through for all the different categories, and find like pants. We're going to do pots here, search the specific category. So you can either do it this way, or you can go into all the different subcategories, but you can see kitchenware, cookware, pots. So find whatever is closest to your product. Of course, not every product is going to have like an exact category, but get it as close to it as possible. And then with TikTok Shop, unless you actually own the brand, you don't want to be selling a different brand because it'll probably get flagged. So we're going to do no brand here. And then you can add all of these product attributes. I would recommend adding as many of these attributes as you can, and that you have information for it. Just gives you more searchability inside of TikTok Shop. And then finally, the actual product shipping, you can do the pounds or the kilograms here, and then the length. So we're going to do pounds, and we said this was 4.3. Make sure this is accurate because this is for shipping things. But as I mentioned, this is just a demo, so we're just kind of playing around with this here. And we're going to say that's 7 inches, and then we can save and sync that product. Okay, and then usually after a few minutes, it will say the product status. It'll be either a review or live, and you can see right now we are live. Now, if for whatever reason it doesn't get approved, don't worry. It will tell you why, and it will kind of give you an idea of what you need to edit in order to get it approved. But you can see right now we are good. So now we can come back over here to the home, and you can see this is all set up. So now we have set up our TikTok seller account and our Shopify store, but you probably will want to link this to your TikTok account. This is optional, but it's really like good to set this up. So you can see here, you can connect your TikTok shop to a TikTok account, and all you need to do is hit connect here. Okay, and that's going to take you to a page like this where you can click link official account. This is the TikTok account that you want linked to your TikTok shop. So you want this to be the business TikTok account that you have. If you already have one, log into that and then scan this QR code. Follow these instructions on how to scan that QR code, or you can create a brand new TikTok account and log in and scan it there as well. Once you've scanned that in, then your account is connected to that TikTok shop. And what that allows you to do is create organic posts that can tag products from your TikTok shop in them so people can buy directly in TikTok. And let me show you kind of how that works. So if you come here to TikTok and you go to actually create a video. So I have this draft right here. I'm going to click on that. Once you get to the actual description part, you can see there's this little thing where you can add a link. So once you click on add a link, you can click on products, and then there you can scroll through all the products inside of your TikTok shop and add one of those specific products. Once you add it there and post the video, it's going to have that little orange shopping cart next to it, so that when people are seeing that organically, they can click on that and buy that product directly from your TikTok shop. They're not going to go to Shopify. They're not going to go anywhere else like that. They're going to go directly to TikTok shop. TikTok loves this because obviously it is making them money. It's making you money, and the consumer wins because they get a product that they want. So I would highly recommend going through and connecting that, and then start posting some organic content. Now, posting organically to your TikTok shop is a good start, but it's not going to actually allow you to scale super quickly. So I would recommend trying out some TikTok ads as well to help scale your store and get results even quicker. Now, if you followed the steps along before in the video and you created your TikTok ads account before you synced your products into Shopify, then you already have a TikTok ads account created. And that's the route that I would recommend so that you can take advantage of those ad credits. Or if you didn't already create a TikTok ads account and you did the sync, TikTok went through and created an ad account for you automatically. And in order to check that, what you can do is you can come over here to your shop management. So I'm back here inside of Shopify. And then if you come over here to settings, you can see that if this says connected and then you have an account here, that means Shopify went and created an account for you. If it says that you need to connect one, then you need to go through and connect that from the one that you already created previously. So make sure that these are all connected. Make sure that you have your TikTok for Business connected, your TikTok shop, and your TikTok Business Center. If you don't have a TikTok Business Center, be sure to check out the link down below to create your TikTok Business Center and TikTok account. And then from there, then you want to go to TikTok Ads Manager. So if you type in just TikTok Ads, if we come over here, or if you just click the link down below, it'll take you there. But we're just going to go to TikTok Ads Manager, click on that, and then it should have you logged in already. This is being nice and slow. Perfect. And you can see we want to go to our Ads Manager here. So we're going to click on that. Okay. And then from here, I am in the campaign, and then I just created a new account. And then we want to come over here to product sales. This allows us to send traffic directly to our TikTok shop. You can go and give this a campaign name here. This is just a demo. So I'm just going to hit continue on the bottom here. And that's going to drop us into the ad group level where we can actually set up our targeting and make sure we are connected to the specific TikTok shop that we want to send traffic to. So you can see here, we want to use a video or image to promote our products. And you can also do what's called product shopping ads. I'm not going to cover that in this video because I have a full tutorial going over TikTok shop ads specifically, but you want to make sure that your TikTok shop is connected here. Once again, if you don't see this connected, you want to come back over to your Shopify store and you want to make sure that all three of these things are connected. If not, go through and connect those real quick to make sure that is there if you don't see that drop down sound coming through. Then you can scroll down, and this is where you have like all the targeting options. Like I said, I'm not going to go over all like the optimizations here. I just want to show you what this looks like. And then you want to give this at least a daily budget of $10. They've changed that recently, which is nice. Then we can hit continue. And then now you can see this is where TikTok shop ads are super powerful. You can add the specific product that you sync from your Shopify store. So you can click on this, it will add that product there. And then on the video, you'll have this little shopping cart. And then when somebody actually clicks on the ad, they will go to your TikTok shop, not to your Shopify store. Keep that in mind. It's actually going to stay inside of TikTok shop. But TikTok loves this because it means users are staying on the platform. And when people buy, they get like a cut of that. And then they promote that video more because you're making money, they're making money. It's kind of a win-win situation. I would encourage you to go through and try these out. Now, obviously I didn't go through all these settings and the optimizations and how to set this up the right way for your actually running ads. I just wanted to show you what they look like, but I do have a full tutorial going over that entire process that I would encourage you to check out right here if you're interested in actually running those ads. So hopefully you found this helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.